improvement.
Can I have cheeseburger, please?
They taste really
$7,000 for this car.
Yo, nice knife, dude.
Ouch!